is lagging, ruining the game. Okay, there we go.
In the top right, in the peanut blue, it's Hydra.
In the bottom left, in the apricot orange,
That's
red,
not orange.
apricot red, we've got JonSnow. See, what was happening was I was trying to follow your peanut blue and do another nonsensical food name, and then I just said the color of an apricot. And this.
And now you look like a kid.
And last time we saw JonSnow in this tournament, he also made it to the finals. That was, I believe, against True, who then just Ling Baned him like three games in a row. And that was that was not ideal. So let's see if JonSnow can have a better placing this time. Hopefully he can, because those games just, as much as I love StarCraft, those games just weren't great. True Ling Bane reffing 3 games in a row to win a best of 5. Let's see that. None of them being too aggressive to start.
The other thing I do with the owl is I hold it with my neck when I'm not on camera.
Do you want to put you on camera to show?
No. That's the other thing I do with the owl. Just to give myself something to do.
Okay. Well, Hydra's throwing down the Bane Nest. Gonna, I suppose, put on a bit of aggression. He did have the pool relatively fast.
Listen to the music. Oh yeah. It's the danger music.
JonSnow now throwing down the defensive Bane Nest, but it's... I guess Hydra isn't being very aggressive with this. He does have some lings on the way, but it's not kind of hyper aggressive play. Now we've got a bunch of lings on the way, and 2 Banes morphing up here, which JonSnow doesn't.
Way out of normal scouting paths.
Mm-hmm. He is looking around all the different places where they could be, but doesn't find them. Just doesn't go quite far enough.
Depending on how these Baneling hits go, change the game completely. And so Bane's morphing in now, but I don't think they're gonna quite make it. That queen does get surrounded. 2 queens have gone down already. It's actually all.
100% of the queens.
These drones are getting pretty low. Let's pack some lings for the safety of the drones. That's okay.
JonSnow does hold this, and he's down 4 workers, but it could be a lot worse.
It could have been way worse.
Yeah. The Hydra with his droning out of it, that's the one big advantage of being aggressive. You know exactly when, like, you're the one who decides when to stop. So JonSnow sort of had to continue to make lings, and now has this big clump of lings that aren't really doing anything.
I'm gonna try and hide. Okay. Never mind that.
Okay, and here, taking out the weak drones. And yeah, with that, Hydra now takes a 10 drone advantage, and that is pretty darn huge.
With Baneling spread.
Yeah. Yeah, not gonna lose a bunch of them to bad AI. Please don't have a full wall. With the Banelings up there, there's basically no chance for JonSnow to get in damage. Maybe if he takes down like these back rocks, he can go for the third, but he doesn't even know that it's there.
Rocks.
Oh yeah, or the side rocks. There's so many rocks on this map.
Well, it's it's pretty rocky.
Yep. Was that two Banelings go? No, it was just one. Right? Oh, God. Hydra getting so much value out of these small Ling engagements. JonSnow just sort of getting further behind here. Still down, 10 drowns. Also going to be down on army bases. Does he have a tech advantage at all? He does have the Roach Warren, right?
Well, Hydra's is already done.
Oh. Where is it?
Yeah. He's down in everything, basically.
Oh yeah, here it is.
It's a pretty unusual spot for a Roach Warren.
Yeah, it's almost like he wanted to wall with it and then he just gave up. And he even sees the lair. The lair was
cancelled.
Ooh. Okay, so JonSnow just going for it, making a bunch of roaches. He should maybe take his queen, push back this overlord. Looks like that's what he's gonna do. Yeah, oh, that's so annoying. Now, this does give away that Hydra has his lair finished. But the real relevant thing here is that Hydra will get the complete scout. He's probably even going to see, he's going to see the Ravagers finish. He's probably going to see more roaches.
I don't think he saw the Ravagers finish. He definitely saw that roach. He definitely saw that Ravager. And these Lings.
Now Hydra knows exactly how defensive he needs to be, and it's very, so he's making a bunch of roaches at home. What if he have so much health? So we'll get a complete scout. JonSnow's really gonna have to make a miracle happen here. He does have a slight army lead.
If he can take out a bunch of workers and maybe even just a bunch of workers, so like you can trade the army, take out a bunch of workers. Best case scenario, kill Hatchery. He could even up this thing. Right now he's in, like he said, in some serious trouble and needs to make like some serious work happen. But that, I don't really see that happening with this.
Yeah.
He's lost all of his. Hold on, let me sit up. Ugh.
You were already on camera.
So you basically ruined everything.
I did. I ruined the illusion of Susan always sitting upright.
Always sitting upright and always like ready to go. Normally what I do, this is what I do.
Just doing a real good lean back. Okay, so what was our next map? Oh, Frozen Temple.
I have this open too because I keep trying to progress and I just keep kicking them back.
Are they in there still?
I don't know.
Okay, but we're back.
Oh good, I can start slouching again.
Full slouch. When they bring us in.
The top left, in the blue, it's Hydra.
The bottom right in red, our flip side tactics player, JonSnow.
Wow, this person's like so late. I don't even know what to say to this. You're not in the right thingy.
Yeah, say one. We tried to tell you it's for America's players only. 2. You were supposed to meet in this chat like an hour and a half ago. Okay, but JonSnow being aggressive. And Hydra, yeah, going for the. Actually, no, that's a pool first play. Never mind. So Hydra are gonna have the required defenses to deal with this. Yeah, why don't you take over for a second? I'm gonna talk to this person.
Okay, so thank goodness this is on follow command. Because I gotta say, my observing skill is not as good. We have a little scuffle going on at Hydra's natural. However, we also have a minor scuffle going on in JonSnow's main. Look at all these low workers. Look at all these low workers. Oh, JonSnow doing a good job defending from these 2 lanes now. Previously 4. More reinforcements coming for Hydra. JonSnow gonna have to pull back. But JonSnow's speed is gonna be done way sooner than Hydra's. Simply because he started sooner. Also, Hydra has no gas, so he can't start it. We also saw there was a regional lockdown at this, so yeah.
Yes.
So speed just finishing up for JonSnow now. These lings from Hydra are going to be in some serious trouble. Although these drones are going to have to get out of the way. So this is still lost mining time for JonSnow, and also good on the drone as well. Now these lings are going to go for a counterattack. Let's see which Hydra's defenses are. 2 queens on the ramp will block off any lings from getting up into the main. 1 spine here, which will help defend. I think it'd be a little bit better placed. I don't know, like, or if the queen was like here.
Yeah, that'd be
that would be a little bit better.
I think keeping it there just to keep it in.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, well, that was crazy.
Well, another queen coming.
Whoa! Which button do I press? GG.
No, 1.
1.
Damn.
I did it.
Good job.
So Hydra takes game 2. Our next map will be on New Gettysburg.
Which is a pretty cool one. I like the setup. I think it creates some of the best games we see. Person left, so there. Yeah, okay.
They didn't have anything to say to me?
They didn't have anything to say after I explained that they, 1, weren't allowed to play in the tournament, and 2, they didn't read any of the things we said about them not being allowed to play in the tournament.
I could have said that.
Like, we put that info so many places.
Well, the problem with me saying it is I say it way more intense. And people get offended.
Yeah, I go for the diplomatic approach.
I just don't want to waste time with, like, typing in words. It's not that I'm being, I'm trying to be mean or anything. I just, I can save a lot of time if I cut out all these words and just say, no, you can't.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, in the bottom left, in the celery blue, it's Hydra.
And the bottom right, in the raspberry red, we've got JonSnow.
Okay, so just so we're clear, Hydra's won the first 2 games?
Yep.
I don't know why I can't remember this. I just can't.
It's surprisingly difficult to remember when you're in this situation because you're trying to do other things, not just watch the games. Maybe that's maybe that's just a problem I have because I have a very like
I clearly have the same problem.
you have the overload fist.
I don't know if they're actually gonna touch.
Are we gonna touch?
Like JonSnow's is.
Oh. Well, you know what? That's like it's like they're these people are playing in the Americas region, but they're channeling their inner Europeans where they're going for like the cheek kiss thing. They just sort of like had one of those. Not doing a full Overlord bump though.
JonSnow's gotta bring it back. He's down 2-0, taking the long way around to avoid being spotted by any overlords.
Mm-hmm. This will mean that he's gonna be able to morph some Bane lanes when this nest finishes up. They're gonna be undetected as well.
Danger.
Yeah, these Bane lanes are gonna be morphing down near the third base. Could move it up a little bit further, but he's not fully sure of where all the overloads are. Now, Hydra knows that there's no expansion. He sees that there's no natural.
He knows there's no expansion there.
That's true. That's true. Now with all these lanes out, he knows there's no expansion anywhere.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
Making a safety road for him. I like that choice. Although you're gonna have to get in a great spot for just a lot more roaches because when lanes surround roaches, nice hit.
That was a great hit.
Anyway, when lanes surround roaches, the roaches are like a lot worse.
Yeah.
Okay, so those two queens going down. Almost got another good connect to that Bane lane. This one going for the worker line. Going to weaken up all these drones. About 5 of them, it looks like, to finish them off with the Surgelings.
This is a huge advantage.
GG! JonSnow bringing it back on New Gettysburg. Next up, we got Frost. Pretty big map.
It is quite huge. Yeah, quite huge. And
Whoa. I guess
you may as well join, right? I'm just gonna.
You can join on me. I have no idea why they picked me, but okay. Maybe they just look for the bacon tag.
Maybe. Now they're gonna be confused because there was only one caster for like half, or like 3/4 of the day.
Like, who's this person who just shows up randomly and is always angry when they say anything on the internet? It's me, and I'm not always angry. I'm pretty much never angry, and I just sound like that because I don't want to waste time typing words. Anyway, in the top right, in the blown away red, that's for using a door. JonSnow. I don't know why I snapped and then pointed at it.
Pointed at your webcam that's not on and also not like okay. The bottom right for OSC root we have our blue player. It is Hydra.
Okay. Turns out I have to be like in the game to activate that. So, what's going on here? We've got
another fairly quick pool by JonSnow. Actually, from Hydra as well, right? No, Hydra didn't go hatch first.
Yeah. No, this is actually going to be a lot better for Hydra since they are on opposite corners.
Yeah, cross
And
spawns here.
neither of them have scouted each other yet. So it's going to take them a little while to figure this out. Well, at least for Hydra. Like, no way you can drone scout.
No, not a chance. I mean, Hydra hasn't been drone scouting all day. And then you add in the fact that it's like on frost.
Exactly. And if you just get that wrong scout, which basically would be no matter what in this case, since they are in opposite corners, you're trading in all of that mining time for basically no information advantage.
This is really interesting. So Hydra now knows where JonSnow is just because of the Overlord timing. And by that, JonSnow also knows where Hydra is. But Hydra actually put this Overlord in the middle of the map, so he didn't send the other one to the bottom. He did.
I hear Baneling scout Hydra.
Yeah, Baneling's being more for JonSnow, but Hydra, if he was looking at his minimap, would have seen one of the lanes walk by the Overlord.
That's awkward.
Yeah, now he really knows.
Don't mind me.
Speed for JonSnow just finished.
I just looked over at my chat, and it's like, you try to change all this stuff. Looks so dumb. I look so dumb. Spine does get up in time. There are 2 queens blocking the ramp for Hydra.
That's
But
a
this
lot
is
more
a lot of banelings. There is a second spine being built behind the hatchery. This time my 3rd queen is out. On the high ground though, so we'll get like some 3 shots off. Going for the spines. A little bit of indecision there.
Yeah, and it looks like Hydra is hold. So
that was a very anticlimactic 3rd game. However, Hydra does take this series 3-1.
Yep. That was like you said, not the most exciting finish, but it was just an overall nice hold, right? Hydra had exactly what he needed. He had those queens in a nice position. He was able to bait out a few baneling detonations on small numbers of wings. It was just a cleanly executed defense. So overall, GG to Hydra. GG to JonSnow.
And we've got like a 3-way tie for 2nd place.
We do have a 3-way tie for 2nd place. So Hydra's performance here puts him up at 10 points, which gives him 1st place in the Americas region. But that also means that JonSnow getting 4 points is now tied with True and Mini Razor. Some of you might be saying, Mini Razor, he's a European, and that is true.
Yes.
But he was living in the root house for most of the tournament series. So we decided to award him points in the Americas region.
Yeah, we just lock you in.
Yeah. So he's stuck in the Americas for the rest of this cup. Or this season of cups, and then if we do a season 2, then we will be then he'll be in the European region. So speaking of a season 2, if you'd like to see a season 2 of the tournament series, then what you can do is you can go to our Indiegogo page and support the tournament series monetarily. I mean, another thing you can do is if you don't have the funds, or if you don't feel like spending money, which is reasonable, just tell your friends about the series and show up tomorrow for Korea at 9 a.m. Eastern Time.
9 a.m.
I know, 9 a.m.
And if you're like, oh my god, 9 a.m., that's how I'm gonna feel, just watch the VODs.
Yeah, just watch the VODs. They'll be on our YouTube. If you can't wait that long, they'll be on our Twitch. We don't lock VODs to anyone. Nothing like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'd also like to thank our backers on Indiegogo. So all of you have contributed. We've got Dave Botten, Cyan Esports, Mick Monroe, Dark is the Void, Nicholas Simpson, Fez, Baklav Bohawk, Miller Cleland, Jay Chang 358, Ronan McCarthy, and Cole Modler. Thank you all for your contributions. And yeah, we hope to give some shout outs to other wonderful people tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching. We're gonna find someone to host.
This is also what I do with the owl, usually when I'm not on camera.
Just hit yourself in the face with that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna find someone to host. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. If not, we'll see you in the YouTube comments for the VODs. See you later. Have a good night.